Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, I've been talking so much about the eclipse energy and what it represents, that it brings up something deep that we can see within ourselves, that we can heal to help change our life. Because what eclipses are the shadows. So what it can really represent is that during this period, which this month right now, between July 27th, the lunar eclipse, through August 11th is the solar eclipse, this is the most potent time that things are going to be stirred up. So we're going to be able to see what issues will appear and surface that maybe we didn't know about, that we can work on ourselves. So with that, I thought if you know your Vedic ascendant or your moon sign, you could look at where these eclipses are falling in your chart. And this will give you a better idea as to what the issues are. Even though I believe they're going to come up and appear in your face, maybe to your big surprise. But here are going to be your areas of life that these issues are going to pertain to. So if you don't know your Vedic astrology ascendant or moon, you can always go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org, and go to the free chart calculator. This will give you your ascendant and your moon. And with that, listen in and find out what issue is very pertinent during this time for you to pay attention to. So if your ascendant or moon are in Aries, this means that this eclipse, the eclipse that's happening, the solar eclipse in August, is happening in your fourth house. And with that, this deals with the past. The fourth house deals with past, but the main issue here is security. So you're going to feel that your security is threatened, and you will do things that really maybe not the things you're proud of, but things that you have to do to attain a sense of security, because feeling insecure is the worst thing you can feel. You feel like you're out of control, and you've got to do what you need to do to feel secure. And that could even deal with such things as overeating, things to make you feel full, complete, so that you feel secure. Finances, money, love, everything that gives you a sense of security is going to be what you're being drawn to. So look deep into your issues of insecurity and what it's going to take on a positive level to feel secure. And generally that will involve your spirituality, looking deep into this. So this is the issues of feeling unclear and insecure during this time. Now, if your ascendant or your moon are in Taurus, this represents that this is occurring in your third house. So in the third house, where this solar eclipse is, of course, the opposing houses will be important as well. This is about your courage, your determination, your willpower. And these are the things that you really feel you've got to work on. And this is where your strengths are coming up. But this is what it's all about, feeling courage to do things. And they say, do you know what courage really is? Courage is feeling the fear and doing it anyway. And that's what this time you're going to muster up the courage, the strength, the willpower to do things that you've never been able to do before. This is what's going to surface. So if your ascendant is Gemini or your moon's in Gemini, this is a time that really involves your sense of self-worth. What is this about? Who are you? Because that's really what the second house is all about. And it brings in money, because the stronger we feel about our sense of who we are and our self-worth, we somehow feel more productive. But another thing is, be aware of what you have to say. And at times, from many past things of many years ago, what's going to surface is you're going to realize that sometimes you hesitate to say what you really want to say, or that you really feel like what you have to say isn't valuable because for so long in the past you were invalidated because you didn't think your words were powerful. So this is what's going to come up, these deep feelings of not feeling validated by what you had to say and realizing now's the time you will. So if your ascendant or your moon is in Cancer, this is all occurring in your first house. And what's coming up is a whole new look at your appearance. And of course, this is being affected by relationships, the 1st and the 7th. So you feel like you have to be something possibly you don't feel like you are for your partner or for others. So therefore, you're constantly looking at how you can improve and make your looks better. But this is going to be an issue that's been coming up throughout your life, and this is where you will probably get a handle on things and be able to resolve all these issues about who you are and what you do to make others happy. But you have to make yourself happy. That's what you're discovering. So if your ascendant is Leo or your moon is Leo, this is all happening in your 12th, now of course your 6th, but the 12th house for the solar eclipse. This is so powerful. So many things are coming from the past. And through these understandings and revelations from past experiences, there is a powerful healing that will come about. Pay attention to your dreams because so much will surface about the past in healing through your dream work. But most of all, if people come back that have hurt your feelings deeply in the past, this is the time to resolve it. So, if your ascendant is Virgo or your moon's in Virgo, then you're going to find that your desires, what you truly believe you want in life, is shifting. And you're becoming stronger about something more important that feels much, much more purposeful. So you're analyzing and realizing what it is that you really desire in your life that is going to give your life a sense of meaning and purpose. And you may find that some of the people that you've been hanging out with don't support who you really are. And by this, you may find that you change your friends, your groups, your associations. But this is all at the core essence of what it is you truly want, your aspirations, your dreams, your goals in this life. That's what's surfacing. So if your ascendant is Libra, this affects your 10th house. And with this, you have really put a value on yourself according to what your career is. So you sort of like label or see yourself as who you do through your work or your career. But this has all come up and this has changed because possibly you want to be seen differently or you want to have a different image that comes through your association with who you are through your work. So your career is possibly changing because if you don't feel like this is it, this is who you are, you're going to want to change and shift that because you're going to want to be, through your work, who you want to be. So if your ascendant or your moon are in Scorpio, then this means that this eclipse energy is affecting your 9th house, which truly affects the core essence of who you are because this is affecting your belief system. When we feel so passionate and strong about something we believe, and all of a sudden everything's changing about it, this is a time of confusion because you're reassessing and reanalyzing what you truly believe in life. And that really does define who you are. deep within your soul essence, not necessarily in the materialistic world essence, but in your soul essence, because your beliefs are everything in terms of who you are in life and what you choose and the people you're drawn to. And this is changing because the core essence of your beliefs are changing now. And if your ascendant is Sagittarius, then this eclipse season is taking you back to the essence of your psychology, who you are. This is 8th house energy. And the 8th house deals with your core essence of what you believe in as well. But this is different because this takes you to your sense of your self-worth. And not only that, this period may draw up some of your experience of disgrace and humiliation in the past, because this is 8th house energy. And all of these experiences may make you want to turn away and bury all that, because you do not want to be a part of that anymore. You don't want to be, I guess I'm trying to say, you want to let go of your addictions, your problems of the past, because they hurt. So this is a deep purging, emotional purging of the past, of old patterns that caused you to feel humiliation. So this is a time of humility. And I will say this, it is a time of radical shifts and changes, transformations, because that's what the 8th house is. So if your ascendant or your moon is in, let's see, we are talking now about Capricorn. So Capricorn has everything to do with relationships now. So you're looking at your partner in a different way, in a different light. Is this person giving you what you need now? Are your relationships working? Because if they are not, you're walking on thin ice. There can be a big shift and change. And you've got to be realistic with yourself, because you can't stay in a relationship that you don't see a future with. And these are all the things that are boiling up for you right now. And it is time that you really address these properly, because if this isn't right, it's time for a new look at things and a change. And this is really deep stuff for you. Okay. So if your ascendant or your moon are Aquarius, then we're looking at issues around the 6th house. But what the 6th house is, the deep core essence, is the need to give back to the world and society, to feel you're at service, to be helping others. And this can be empowering others, counseling others. Things of this nature are going to surface because you will be looked at as someone that can offer assistance and help and healing. And through this, through helping others and giving back to society, you always will receive back. And this is what this time is about your receiving the gifts of your giving. It comes back to you and you receive and you heal. So this is your issues for Aquarius. Now, if your ascendant or your moon are Pisces, this is a profound time for you in terms of you feel the need to express yourself. You've got to express yourself. 5th house is so creative, but you have to find a way, either through writing, either through art, either through creating new ideas. You've got to express them. You've got to get it out. Otherwise, you're just going to explode inside, and it's not natural or healthy. And you have to be in charge of your own identity, your own creations, your own expressions. But I really think it's a great time for you to really create and to possibly journal. Look at how you have to express yourself. Get your feelings out there. This is going to create a massive and wonderful, wonderful healing. So with that, that covers all the 12 signs and some of the deep core issues to be gleaned, to be looking at, to be made aware of over the course of really this whole year. But these are the times that they will surface the deepest during the eclipse periods. So with that, I'd like to close. If you would like more information on me, like a chart reading, you can always go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org. Or if you would like to learn Vedic astrology, go to my university, which is University of Vedic Astrology.com. Thank you.